Yeah, so we had the earthquake, and we were heading out to the gig in Baltimore, and we were going on vacation back to Sperryville, Virginia, where I went last year.
I see.
And what a beautiful hidden gem it is down there in the foothills of the Shenandoah National Park, the Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
That's lunch.
Boy, it was something else, and it was perfectly routed because I went last year my birthday, so I'm like, we should go again. Then Umar hooked me up with this teacher gig, which was on the Friday. It's in Baltimore, so that's a long drive, by the way, with the baby.
Yeah.
4.5 hours plus the traffic. It's just brutal getting out of the city, getting into that city. Horrendous.
All right. Now, is the kid crying? Is there a John Crier?
He'll cry a little, he'll whine a little bit, and then you
Okay.
feed him. You got to get him out, stretch him out, all that stuff.
I see.
We go do the gig, fun gig, whatever. Hang out in the hotel in Baltimore. His first hotel, which was fun.
Hey!
He's rolling around the bed and everything. That was exciting. Then we get up early. Now, like you, only a 2-hour ride to Sperryville.
Now we're talking.
And I got my parents to come down. I bought this nice farmhouse in the middle of 150 acres.
Wow.
Sprawling farm. Goats, dog, cats, ducks, quail, fowl, or whatever the fuck it's called. And some horses, some
There
mules.
we go. Now we're getting 40 acres and a mule.
Which was embarrassing, by the way, because the farmhand guy, I'm like, look at these horses. He's like, that's a mule. And I'm like, oh, there's another mule. He's like, that's a horse.
Well, it's all trans.
And they said there's pregnant goats. So I point to these white pregnant goats. I was like, are these the pregnant goats? And like, the guy literally was like this. Is that a joke?
Oh.
And I was like,
sheep?
no. And he's like, those are cows.
Oh,
And I was
man.
like, well, but I thought a pregnant goat looked like a cow. What the fuck do I know?
It's bloated.
So he's like, no, that's a cow. Those are the goats. Those are goats. And I was like, I thought those were sheep.
Well, we got to reverse the script and take him into the city. He's like, what is that, a Mexican? That's a Puerto Rican.
Exactly.
You know, you got to flip it on him.
Exactly. And but they're very friendly people. Danita and Patrick, they were farm sitting. And then there was a guy named Muhan,
Okay.
which sounds Muslim, but he was Spanish.
Wuhan.
Muhan.
Oh, Muhan.
I think.
He's
I
a
don't-
part cow.
I'm not sure. Something like that. Muhan, a Human,
The Muhan dynasty.
Human race. I don't know. But
Umar Khan.
I made the mistake of doing this too. He's Spanish and he didn't speak English well. So then I was like, hasta luego, gracias. And he's like, Spanish.
Aha.
Great. So then he's speaking Spanish to me and I'm like, trying to make what? I'm like, azul y verde. And he's like,
The
what?
Blue and green?
Yeah, I was pointing at the sky and the grass. And he's
Oh,
like,
all right.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and you go, no cow, no cheap cow.
Vaca.
Oh, vaca.
So, I threw a few things out there. But boy, what a fucking place this is. I mean, I want to move to the country. Virginia's my new place. Final answer. Hour out of Charlottesville, hour and a half out of D.C., and just
Oh, that's living.
the phone never stopped ringing. All right, come on, folks.
I got to get you a see and say that. They pull the string, the cow goes moo. Just so you know your animals.